So we're out here at Sebring International Raceway just south of Orlando for some pre-season testing for the 2024 TC America Championship.
We're campaigning 2 cars. You can see them behind us. And we're getting ready with the team to become more of a team and understand the cars and our equipment.
We're here with Rigid Speed Company and Joe and Lucas Catania to do a shakedown on the M2s for this upcoming 2024 SRO Motorsport season. You know, these cars have been dormant for a little while, parked down here in Florida. We did a bunch of work over the winter at our shop, and it's really just kind of making sure everything goes according to plan. We've already run into a few things that have caught us by surprise, which is good. That's why we're doing this now.
Using this kind of a club event to do some testing on the cars. We put some new parts on. We want to make sure everything's working right, and really just get behind the wheel one more time before the season officially kicks off.
Sebring is a great opportunity for us to be here for a number of reasons.
Got to be probably the abuse on the cars, really.
I'd really say the bumps. The track here is so demanding. It was built on an old World War II sort of like aircraft hangar base, so it has this highly characteristic cement that just creates a unique track to kind of put cars through the paces, and with all the bumps and curbings and stuff like that, if your car can stay together throughout the test, it's kind of a good sign when you go through some of the more tame tracks in the country. So
I feel like it gives you a real good indication of how the season is going to play out, really. Basically what we're doing is we're replacing the calipers in these cars. They're built aluminum, all one piece, with stainless steel pistons. This winter we actually were rebuilding these, replacing the seals in these pistons, and we noticed that on Lucas's car, these pistons were seizing in the caliper. So when they're not returning, they're actually holding the car back some. So what we're doing is replacing with new, and hopefully reduce some drag, maybe give us a little more speed in the straights, and pick up a little bit more time. Video camera right here. See, take the brake line off.
oh yeah.
Getting some brake fluid.
We have the BMW M2. It's a straight 6, 365 horsepower. It's really a BMW Motorsport built car.
These are a little bit detuned. They're down about 360 horsepower, somewhere in that range. They can be turned up to 450, just not in our series. This is an inline 6 twin turbo engine. The whole drivetrain is street with a couple added on coolers just to keep stuff cool for the abuse. But other than that, it's basically a street car.
Where the car shines is the braking, because that's, you know, motorsport. The suspension is motorsport, but really the engine trans, driveline is street. But it is a BMW Motorsport built car, so it is properly built, and it's been proven very reliable so far, really.
Something that I haven't really mentioned is that this is not a race. This is a pure test. It's a high performance driving event. So you have people of all different skill levels and all different types of cars on the track at once. So you have to kind of wait for a point by to pass someone. So it's very much far from an actual race event. And you have people who've like quite literally never really been on a track before. And you have people who are more seasoned racers. So the sort of object of this exercise is to just get in the cars and test stuff out, but you're not trying to set the fastest lap, or, you know, there's nothing to win. So I want to make that clear, because lots of different cars, lots of different skill levels, but the point here is to just sort of be on the track, and yeah, there's nothing to win.
I need them both tighter, especially the right one. That's good.
You're clear, Lucas. Keep coming back, bud. Keep coming. All right, start cranking. Yep, keep coming. Keep coming. Plenty of room. There you go.
Well, I think without question we're coming into the 2024 season with much more confidence. We are feeling way more comfortable with the cars, both from a mechanical perspective as well as a driving perspective. Our crew and drivers were first seeing a BMW from a race perspective in 2022, so we do have some experience now setting up the cars, driving the cars, understanding the cars. So to me, this is probably the epitome year for us to have a good result throughout the season from both drivers, actually.
I've gone from basically not even knowing you guys in the first year that we all kind of came together, right? To growing and having a friendship with you guys and a brotherhood with you guys. The team has evolved overall as far as just being comfortable with the equipment that we have, and you guys as drivers, right, being more comfortable with your car. And we've just gotten, as you know, we've just gotten that much more consistent as we go. I mean, we're just plugging away at and just getting better and better. I mean, every time that you go out, you pretty much have a podium. I mean, that's something to say.
I think this will be my third full season in the BMW M2 CS with Rigid Speed Company, and so I think I'm probably feeling the most confident I have really in my whole racing career, being in the same car for 3 seasons in a row now, just understanding the way the car sort of behaves under different scenarios, and if we need to make an adjustment to the car, what do we need to do to get there. So I think I'm feeling sound mentally and physically, and now it's just a matter of sort of putting it all together. It's a long season, and it's extremely difficult to actually string everything together to win a championship, being consistent each round. So feeling good, but it's racing, and anything can happen.
Really, myself and the team as a whole have really learned a lot about the cars, about the setup, what works with these cars, what doesn't work. The drivers themselves have learned a lot as well, them having driven so many different cars, learning what works with this car, what type of driving style works with this car. So, and this being going into our third season, the whole team has learned a ton.
I mean, I want to win, let's be honest, I love being here with everybody. It's a good cohesive bond, but at the end of the day, we're here because we want to win. So my expectations are to win. However, I know things happen. Working through that adversity, that also is considered a win to me. Even if it's not on the podium, really, it's just getting this done and completing it, and that's a win to me.
Well, my expectations are high, without question. I certainly feel we should be knocking on the door of a championship. We finished the series with both drivers, I believe, in second and probably in top 5 with both drivers or close to it last season. So I think without question we should be on the podium at all, if not nearly all, the events, as long as we can keep ourselves out of harm's way.
Plain and simple, our goal is to win the championship. 2022 we were 3rd overall, last year we were 2nd overall, so just makes the most sense to take the top step. It's not going to be easy, but I just think refining our racecraft and always keeping the bigger picture in mind. I feel like we got a few unlucky breaks last year, which really was detrimental to our championship run. So I think we'll have the pace, and we're looking to win races, not get 2nd or 3rd, actually win, and hopefully be P1 overall.
Still chasing the championship, but really, to win a championship, you have to start every race and you have to finish every race, and it's a points game.
Win the championship, right? And you deserve it. You fought so hard for these past 2 years that we're right there, right? We're nipping at the heels of this, and this could be the year that this all pans out and works.
Quit filming me, boy.
Nope.
Stay wide left, and now get on this curve right here. Clip the corner. Yep, right. Nice. And then let it track out. Yep. Yep. And then I wrap that corner right there. Yep.
Something's beeping.
Yeah.
Turn.
Yeah, 4 to 3 to 2. You wait, and you're all over this inside curve. Even to the
You hit that curve, dude?
Yeah, right up to yellow.
You wanted the fucking alignment.
I know.
Now put a wheel in the dirt.
Yeah.
Now you saw the exit curve.
Yep. You get out there. You just did better than Lucas did on that corner. Like I close him here.
You hear that, boy?
I'm 2/10.
Not anymore.
No, so you're pulling 4th gear.